Hello and welcome to video 4 of 11, prepared for the 2017 P3 Data Summit. In this video, we're going to take a look at how high school GPA relates to college success. Now, in the previous video, we ended with this screen. We're looking at the cohorts of 2010 and 2011 and their graduation outcomes. And so I'm going to go ahead and just use this same window. In the printed guide, I use the 2015 and the 2016 cohorts, so in the video I'll use 2010 and 2011. Now, in order to look at the mean GPA, or the mean high school GPA rather, of the students in these categories, I'm going to take the count of P3 ID and drag it away, and I'm going to put in its place the high school GPA variable. Now, automatically the first thing it does is count it up, in which case my table doesn't actually look any different. But I can click this pull down arrow and go to the value field settings. Value field settings will let me modify what this looks like. And in this case, because high school GPA is a numeric value, it makes a lot of sense to report the average. So rather than count the number of values that qualify for inclusion in a particular cell, it will average the values and report that in the particular cell. So I'll click OK. And now the first thing I notice is that these values are sort of obnoxiously long decimal ranges. So I can go back to Value Field Settings and click on the button down here in the corner, Number Format. When I click Number Format, it will pop up a dialog box that is the exact same dialog that we use to determine the format of numbers in the cells on the spreadsheet. And so here I'm going to click Number, and number values, you can adjust the number of decimal places that display, but by default it's 2, and that's usually a good number to display for average GPAs. So I'll click OK, click OK again, and now that's a little bit more understandable. Also notice that the grad late field is blank for the 2011 cohort. We don't have data on their 7th year, so we don't know if any of them graduated during the 7th year or later than their 6th year. So this is how the GPAs break down, and we'll take a look next at how ACT score relates to college outcomes.